What's going on YouTube? This is your boy Hype Down, and today I'm going to be making a sub requested video on my movement. There's a couple of my subscribers who admire the way I move in game, and in this video I'm going to be trying to do my best to break it down in simple form so you guys can practice and get better at this yourself. Now again, this is PvP strafing. A lot of you might find this video useless, but at the same time, guys, the way I work on my channel is I like to reach out to the people who need help, and PvP movement is actually very important, because guess what, guys, this is a Death Knight channel, but on every single class can utilize movement, you know what I'm saying? So if you guys don't really know how to maneuver right, it'll actually stress out you in game trying to play the class. So hopefully after this video you guys will have a sharpened skill on PvP movement, what to do, what not to do, and drills to help you improve. So let's get right into this, guys. Before we even get started, I'm going to say this and explain it more in the end of the video. If you guys do not keybind, you will not be able to perform these techniques properly. Okay, so if you guys are clickers, meaning you guys have your mouse and your skills down here and you click to cast, you will need to take a step up in your game, keybind everything, so then you can utilize this technique that I'm about to show you. So let's get started, guys. Now at the moment, right hands in the air, I have W, S, Q, and E still bound as my movement keys, guys. They're still there. Now with my mouse, if I hold down my left click, guys, I can move my camera. Now if I hold down the right click, guys, I'm going to move my camera, but I'm also going to be turning along with that. Now upon me doing that, guys, when I hold the left and the right click button, I'm going to be able to run, and when I turn my mouse I will be able to move. Okay, now with this, guys, this is pretty much how every professional player on the game, or any high rated or competitive player, plays. And the reason why is because, watch, I'm gonna go to a target and stay on him. You see how I'm able to just turn around real fast and just stay on his ass? I'm gonna pick this guy, do the same thing, and I'm gonna pick another guy, just this guy right here, and do the same thing. Now you're probably asking yourself, what's so good about that? Now let's just try to do what I just did, but with the keys. This is why you can't do it if you're not keybinding, guys. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not keybinding, your mouse is going to be down here clicking spells, and the only way you're going to have to turn is this, which means if you're running past somebody, you're going to have to stop, hold S and D, and look at the guy. And that's a big no-no, because if you have a guy that can just quickly turn around within split seconds and just continuously run through your body like this, you won't be able to keep up, and that's going to negate your damage because you're not able to hit him because he's constantly going behind you. Okay, so step one, guys, is the PvP strafe, which is again holding down your left and your right click and just running through targets like this. Like I said, this will help you decipher out who's clicking and who's not. And if the other guy is the reason why people use this strafe right here is because he's going to be doing the same thing, so you constantly have to hit him, you know, hit him. Then if you choose to, you can run away. But that's why people do a figure eight strafe, because if somebody else is doing it too, you just have to make sure you're hitting them and facing him to do your abilities. So that's the PvP strafe. That's how you do it. And also, guys, you do not have to always hold the left and the right click. What I do is sometimes I hold W and I just hold the right click. So W and right click, Q and right click, okay, or E and right click. But it's always going to be me holding down right click. Okay, now if I'm running forward, guys, I will use my left click to look behind me. Okay, I can't use my right click, because if I turn around with my right click, I'm going to turn my whole body around, you see? So if I want to look behind me, I use the left click. Okay, so that's movement, guys. Like I said, holding the left and the right click, move around. Let me get off my mount. Get off, hold it on the left and the right click, move around. You see this nice tight circle that I can do? If you don't keybind, guys, you can't do that. It's going to be too wide. When you get on the guy, you're going to be looking like this. You're going to turn around like this. You're going to go forward. Then you're going to do S and A or Q and A and S and D. Like, you don't want to be looking like this, guys, because like I said, it's just way too slow and you're going to get punished. So that's the PvP strafe, and now let's move over to a different section, and now I'm going to teach you guys how to kite. Okay. Now when you're kiting, guys, you're going to be utilizing your strafe keys, which is your Q and your E. Let me just put down this flag so I can explain this. Let me summon my ghoul. Put him over there. So now, guys, I don't know if he's going to go over there. Yep, he's going to go. Okay, so now, guys, I am facing 12 o'clock. This is 12 o'clock. Behind me, guys, is going to be 6 o'clock, okay? So we're facing 12, and we're going to be moving towards this tree. We're going to be moving towards my ghoul. Let's just pretend that my ghoul is a pillar. Now, guys, I'm not going to be running like this. Why? Because my back is going to be exposed, and I can't cast my abilities with my back turned. And I'm also going to not be eligible to parry. So we're going to be running with E, okay? Because the strafe, and because I can cast abilities like this. Now, guys, while I'm running with E, I'm going to have to jump, look, and place my vision back straight at 12 o'clock. Okay. The reason why we're jumping, guys, is just so we can maintain this this direction. Because, guys, if you do not jump, this is what's going to happen. If you're holding E and you're running, you turn, and your whole body is going to turn, and then you're going to be moving this way. Okay. So that is why we jump. We jump so we can cancel the body moving that way. So you're holding E, you jump, look, E, jump, look, E, jump, look, E. Okay, now you do the same thing on the opposite side. Now you're going to be holding Q, Q, jump, look, Q, jump, look, Q, jump, look, Q. Now, guys, this is just a drill for you to get better at it. And the reason why we're looking at the flag is because the flag is going to be our enemy. So, if I'm running, boom, clawing shadows, outbreak, chain of ice, score strike, score strike, score strike, score strike, score strike. That's why we're doing that look. That way we're going to be gaining distance, and we're also going to be doing some damage, possible parry. Is parry still in the game? Actually, I don't even think parry's in the game anymore, so scratch what I said. But the reason why we're going to be running this way, guys, is only because you want to hit the guy and still move at maximum speed. Because, guys, if you're facing the guy and you want to hit him and you're holding S, you're going to move extremely slow. But like I said, if you hold your strafe keys, you're going to be moving at your top speed. But again, you want to be jumping and looking so you can maintain where you're going. You see how I'm still in the dirt, guys? This is total control. Now I'm holding E and doing the same thing. So, guys, that is how you do it. Now, if you want to get more advanced with it, which is what I do, which is what people kind of get confused what I do. Okay, again, this is 12 o'clock and behind me is 6. So watch this, guys. I'm at 12, 6 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 12. 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock. You see what I'm doing? I'm looking at this side, and then I'm looking at this side. But as I switch which direction I'm looking, I also have to switch which key I'm holding, okay? So right now I'm holding E, switch, Q, switch, E, switch, Q. So that's how you do it, guys. So now when you're in PvP and you're fighting and you're casting abilities, you don't have to be stuck at holding E, holding E. You can hold E, jump, boom. Now I'm holding Q, jump, boom. Now I'm holding E again, boom, 1, 2. Now I'm going to hold E. Now I'm going to hold, you know what I'm saying? You can just switch it as you go. You can do from boing, 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 or boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? So that is it, guys. That's how you kite. And again, I'll do it again so you guys can see what I'm doing. Again, I'm going to jump, look, jump, look, jump. I'm going to just do the opposite side. And I'm just going to work it, guys. Boom, boom, boom. Sometimes I can go like that. But, guys, you just have to play with it. And the more you play with it, guys, the more it's just going to be automatic for you. This stuff is easy, guys. But, again, a guy that does not have this little mechanic mastered will fall into a scruffle when he needs to retreat and get away. He's going to be thinking about, oh my god, how the fuck do I run away? Or they're going to be backpedaling like this and just hopping and just getting their ass kicked. That's the spacebar dance I tell people about. You don't have to do the spacebar dance. You always want to try to get away like this because it covers the most ground, and you have an ability called Chain of Ice to slow them. So you'll be highly surprised how effective that little kite game I just showed you will work if you chain ice a target. Now, getting a little bit deeper into key binding. Again, guys, the reason why I said these methods will not work if you do not key bind is because when I look at my mouse, okay, when I hold left and right click, it disappears. But if my mouse is down here at my abilities, when I hold left and right click, it does not disappear. And I am holding the left and right click. The reason why it's not disappearing is because I have to activate my spells. Now, if you're a hunter and you're like, oh no, I can do it like this because I've been doing it like this for years, works for me. Yeah, it's fine and dandy when you're back here, nobody's hitting you, and you can just hold a S, and then you can look like this with your A and D. But when a player gets up on you and goes behind you, and then you turn around and I go back behind you, and then back behind you, and then back behind you, and just keep doing this little strafe, this tight circle, you're not going to be able to do anything. Okay, so that's why I highly recommend you guys not to click your spells. You have to key bind, and you have to practice this movement. Now, another way to make this a little bit more efficient, guys, which I should have said earlier in the video, go to interface and go to mouse and increase your mouse look speed. This will get some getting used to, but at least you don't have to drag your mouse that far in order to look completely behind you. Like right now, I'm not really moving my mouse that far, and I'm able to do a complete 360. So guys, that is all the tips that I have for you. Again, guys, you have your PvP strafe, which is a tight little circle. And now, guys, hold on, one more thing. This PvP strafe, don't get it confused. Yes, this is what the professionals do, but it's not meant to do it. It's not meant for flash and show. It's because we're all moving. But guess what? If I stun the target, you have to PvE. When people say they're PvEing, that means that they're just standing at the target, they're getting 100% uptime on their melee attacks, and they are going to just stay at the back and whack at them. Okay, if you got a target stun, there's no need to be doing all of this strafing. Okay, I mean, unless you want to just show off, that's like just showing off. But like I said, when I stun things, you'll see me just boom 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 boom, just doing minor little tip taps. Then when he starts moving again, I'll start strafing, and then I'll get him confused and then jump away. He'll probably still be doing a figure eight, and if they have slow reaction time, they'll be like, oh shit, he's over there, and then they'll try to get to me. It makes them look a little stupid, but again, that's why another reason why you do a figure eight strafe is because when you're strafing and you're battling, you can then choose to just break off with a chain of ice and begin this little kite game that I'm doing right here. Now I'm going to do this all the way to the entrance of my garrison, because now guess what, I'm away from the guy, and I'm just trying to give you guys another little example of how to do it before we get out of here. So right now, pretty much what I'm doing, guys, is I'm just pretending that somebody is behind me, and I'm pretending that I'm hitting him with spells. Now every time I'm looking forward, I'm casting a spell, but before I land, I am making sure that I'm looking either this way or that way. But alright, YouTube, that is it. That is all I have to share with you today. So I'm going to break this down with a thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Like, subscribe, refer me to some friends, and please continue to be a fantastic audience. Guys, if you have any questions at all about anything that you've seen in this video, please let me know and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And again, I hope that the guy that asked me to do this video watches this, and I hope this video has helped you guys out and has given you guys the courage to keybind versus just clicking. Because let me tell you something, yes, clicking is more challenging, but it's not, that's not something to be proud of. Okay, you're handicapping yourself. When you hold a controller, when you're playing Xbox and you're looking, okay, this is where the A button is, okay, this is where the X button is, and you got to keep doing this and keep doing that, your focus can't be in the game. What I mean is, if I'm looking at my spells constantly, I'm not looking at my opponent and where he's going. I'm not paying attention to what cooldowns he's already used. I'm not paying attention to my team CCing things. So this keep clicking will also cripple your PvP awareness. So guys, the moral of this video: movement and key bindings. Okay, do not click, and really put some time into your footwork, and you will uh, notice an extreme improvement in your game. But alright guys, I'm doing that thing again where I just keep talking. So like I said, thank you for watching guys. This is your boy Hype Down. I'll see you next time. Peace.